All right, there we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Bean Boys podcast. I can't. All right, so
Is that cringe or what?
it is cringe for the first time. I don't like it.
You know,
I don't like it, he said.
I don't like it. Oh well, we're gonna
Yeah,
keep
you
it going
gotta
though.
without laughing.
Cool common collection. You gotta be cool common collection.
Cool,
no,
calm,
no.
clean. It's all right. The first time for everything, so we'll keep it how it is.
I think this is how we should start it.
Or fine.
Bro, I got a little dick.
I got. Yes. How'd you like that, Blake?
That's pretty funny.
Can we hear it one more time?
Bro, I got a little dick.
What did he say?
Wait, when was that? Who recorded that?
I have no idea.
Yeah, bro. No clue.
Oh, shit. Hey, yo, yeah.
All right, so who wants to go first? Anybody? Top three?
I'll go, fuck it.
All right, so what we're going to
Wait,
do...
what are we doing again?
The topic is going to be 3 accidents that you had as a kid. When I mean accidents, I mean like
Shit your pants.
moments you got hurt as a kid. And no, I do not mean you shit yourself or you got hurt
That counts as an
emotionally
accident.
or some shit that Chase said
Yeah.
earlier.
Dude, a divorce is an accident, bro.
Yeah. So, a divorce is an accident. No, we're not. All right, so that's what we're going to do.
I said, ooh.
You get it, Blake?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, so go ahead.
I
Top
said, like,
3.
my top thing, I'd probably say was, so I was probably around, I don't know, 6 or 7, and I was helping my buddy get his dog into his house,
Mm-hmm.
and fucking, I picked up the dog, and I picked it up with his face facing like my face, like you always pick up a dog, like with his face facing outward, away from you.
Yeah.
And when I picked it up, it was a cocker spaniel, and like it reached up and fucking bit my lip, and it ripped like a hole in my lip. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I had to go to the emergency room and fucking get stitches and shit. They had to sew up my shit, and
Damn, son.
How many stitches
yeah, I
you
was
had to
bleeding
get?
I think I passed out in the driveway.
Holy shit.
I think it was like 3 or 4 stitches.
Oh, so it wasn't
Yeah,
that
I've
many
always had
stitches.
problems like with fucking I think it's blood flow, honestly, on my lip. Like I've had problems with like fucking chapped lips my whole life with that shit.
You don't have a scar or anything from that, do you?
No, I had a scar
Oh, you
for a
do?
long time. I mean, you can't really see it like if I have like a beard or anything, but
I gotcha.
it's kind of gone down. It's been over 10 years now, so can't really tell too bad.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm trying to think. So like my second one is probably, I mean, like when I was a kid, it was honestly like a lot of shit that happened to me. I got hit in the head with a baseball bat.
Jesus.
Had to get stitches for that. Yeah.
You.
I was standing behind a buddy while we were playing t-ball. I think I was like 5 or 6 or something like that.
Did you beat him up?
No, it was an accident. I was standing behind him, and then like as he was like rearing the bat back to hit, to swing,
Mhm.
like I was standing right behind him, so he like reared it back and it just smacked me in the fucking face, like right on the top of my head. Yeah, I still have a scar for that too.
Jesus.
I got like knocked out cold in the driveway on that one too.
No
so.
wonder you're retarded. No, I'm kidding.
That shit, dude, I've been hit in the head so many fucking times. I've been, yeah, dude. And then the fucking time, the time that we were wrestling, that's probably like one of the worst times. But I wasn't a kid; I was older.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
fucking
teenager.
yeah. We were like right out of high school, but
That was a pretty good one.
That's pretty much a kid. You can bring that one up if you want.
yeah,
That's your third one.
yeah,
High school as a kid?
yeah. So we were drunk as fuck, like wrestling out in the yard at like 2 in the morning, and we were wrestling, and I picked him up, and like what was like DDT'd him, or I don't even know what you'd call that move, but like I was like picking him up and I slammed him down, and he had like my head wrapped around his arm, so like my head hit the ground, and I didn't know that there was a big ass rock there, and if I can bust it up like my head up open on the rock, I still have like the Harry Potter scar on my head for that from that.
Harry Potter scar from
Yeah, it
Oh,
went
that
down
would
to like
feel
the
bad.
bone pretty much. Yeah.
who was
Yeah,
who were
And
you
then
wrestling?
Dayton.
Dayton? Go figure. You're wrestling Dayton. Oh man, like it's so
Yeah,
aggressive whenever you try to like mess with him or anything.
I know, right?
I remember
But like,
being in the bathroom and Blake pulled the scar apart, and I swear I could see the skull.
Oh
And I
my
was like,
god.
I know it was
yeah,
also I saw like a white, like a faint white color. I was like, kind of, and they were scared. Like they didn't want me to go to sleep. They were like, "Oh, like just stay awake, man. Like we
high
took you to the
school kids
doctor."
drunk. Drunk. We were like, we couldn't drive for sure. We were like, yo, just chill out.
Yeah, just stay awake. And then I
Just
think I
stay
still fell.
awake.
I think I still fell asleep, but I was fine. And
we
then I
kept
didn't go to
drinking.
I didn't go get stitches like for like a week
What the
because I thought it
fuck?
wasn't that bad at first. I don't know, I was stupid. And then I went to the hospital and had to get it cut back open again.
Oh my
And
god.
and then there was grass like still stuck in there from like that from like when it got stuck from like when I had done it. Yeah, it was crazy.
It
Hell
wasn't that bad. It was a big ass.
And then
cat.
like there's a whole story of like there's a whole nother story of like when I went to the emergency room of like how they like left me like right after they did the stitches and everything, they like left me in the room with like blood all over me for like an hour and a half.
Was it
Like
Pickens?
I was like, yeah, it
That's
was.
why.
It was canon, yeah.
I got
Yeah,
some
I
add
was
on to
so
that
pissed
later.
about that, dude. I was so mad. I was like, hello, is anybody coming to check on me or what?
Right?
Like,
I'm bleeding out
you guys-
here. Like, what are you doing?
it was like dry blood, like stuck like all in my hair and like in my eyes and shit. It was like fucking
Cannon
stupid ass.
sucks, dude.
So
I know.
what the doctor say when they had to reopen your wound or whatever? Like what they tell you about it?
But they were like, they were just like, why the hell didn't you come in here the day of? Like, I don't know. They were just like, you're fucking stupid.
That's what I'm
Pretty
saying.
much.
Daryl said he
Pretty
could legit
much.
almost see your fucking skull, and you're like, "Oh
Dude,
no, it's
it
not
was a
that bad."
It was a gash on his head, bro.
Right. Yeah, it
He
was
was walking
bad.
around with a gash on his head for a few days.
I just put a band-aid on it and like just like yeah,
Hell
it'll
yeah.
heal up by itself.
So what made
Heal up.
Okay.
what made you go to the hospital? Like, was it like infected, or was it looking rough, or?
Yeah, it was just looking rough. It was taking forever to like heal, and I was like, I just kept like, because at first I was like, it'll be fine, and then I started doubting myself. I was like, yeah, no, this isn't looking any better than it did like a week ago. So I kept asking people. I was like, you think I should go to the hospital for this? Like, you think I should go get stitches? Everybody started saying like, yeah, you should probably go, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll go.
So-
Remember Darius? I was like asking everybody. I was like, you think it's okay? I'm sure Tristan was like, yeah, dude, you're good.
Oh, Tristan
Yeah.
was like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you're
You're
good.
good.
Oh, so what?
Stupid ass people.
What did they have to like stitch it up, or was it just staples, or
Yeah, it was just stitches.
just
It was
stitches?
just regular stitches. Yeah, just regular stitches.
Do you remember how many you had to get?
From what I remember, I think it was like, I don't know, 4 or 5, something like that. Like 4 or 5 stitches,
Oh, okay.
something like that.
What
been
like
a
was
while.
they the dissolve kind, or was it like back then where you had to like fucking go get them removed?
No, it was like the OG stitches, but like they fall
Jeez.
out. Like I just pulled them out. Like after a while, like they kind of like the skin heals up, and then I just kind of chilled and pulled them out.
Fuck that. I hate stitches in general. That's what legit why I hate needles now is because of fucking stitches.
Right. No, like honestly, like what that story I told you about the dog and shit, that was the worst one. Probably like because as a kid, it's like harder,
Yeah.
to have to deal with that crap. And
Pain
like
tolerance was lower for sure.
right, and then like you know how they like stick a needle in like the wound to like inject it with like numbing stuff. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But like, and then it makes it swell up, like if you go get like your teeth done and then they like inject your mouth, it's like all swole up and
Yeah.
stuff. Well, they stuck that needle in my lip. So like my
Oof.
lip was like swollen for like a week. And I think that's what messed up like the blood flow of like in my lip and shit. Cause it was like swollen up for a long time, and I don't think it ever went back to normal. That's
What
why
kind-
like my lips are all fucked up.
What dog was it again?
Cocker spaniel.
Is that like a?
And ever since that time, ever since that, like that dog was chill with me ever since that day. Like, but then like every time I would see that dog after that, it was like out for like blood. It would like try to like scratch me up
It's
and
out
bite
for
me,
blood.
and they would have to put
Hmm.
they would have to like put the dog up every time I come over and hang out with my buddy. And my mom didn't want me hanging out with him either because like the dog, she was like scared that the dog would like
Fuck you up.
do something else.
That
Yeah.
that tiny ass dog.
It was, I mean, like it was a pretty decent sized cocker spaniel. It was about like half my size as like a 7, as being like 7 or 8 years old. But like,
I say I looked it up
It's a
right
pretty
now,
decent size
and
one.
it says they get up to about 15 to 16 inches. That's how
Yeah.
tall they get.
well, there's different like breeds of cocker spaniel too.
Yeah,
you know?
it might have been a different one. Because if it was a purebred, then it was definitely smaller.
Right.
But yeah, that's
So about Daryl or Chase, who's going next?
right.
Mm.
Who is going next? Which one? Or do I gotta like do a
Is Chase
little
remember?
will? Does
Yeah.
Chase remember yet?
Yeah, I mean,
Do you got your top three? Or
is Daryl
two?
even here?
Yeah, Daryl's here.
Bro.
Oh, do you want to go, Daryl?
I mean, I want to hear about your divorce, bro.
No.
No. He got so defensive, like he had one. No.
I mean, I can.
That killed me. That killed me early. Like, do you mean accidents? Do you mean like divorce?
Do you mean divorce? Do you mean emotional damage?
Emotional damage.
Fucking troll. All right, so well, Chase, you'll go first. All right, so give us your number one. Let's hear it.
Shit. But you forget right when you were supposed to remember.
Rip.
I remember hit my fucking my like shin on like the beds back in the 90s that had like the railing that used to stick out.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I hit my shin on that thing, bro, and I was bleeding like really really bad.
Were you a little kid? You run into it?
Yeah, I was like 5 or so. I still have the scar for it. Like it's still like a
How'd you end up doing that in the first place?
it's like running around and playing, bro.
You just tripped and fell and
And
fucking
those beds, bro, they like sticked out like a lot, bro.
I got you. Did you have
So
to go
you
get
can't miss-
anything?
I don't remember going to the hospital.
Holy shit, Chase. Chase, I knew Chase was gonna be like, I don't fucking remember, bro.
Put a band-aid on it, like Blake did.
Right.
But I can I still have the scar like all these years later. Like I can show you the scar.
By the way, everybody, the snail is slow, just so bear with him.
Yeah.
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 Another time was like when my family had a trampoline, and I was playing on it by myself, and I did a backflip, and I landed on my neck and sprained it. Yeah,
Red on that neck. Is that why every picture your neck's a little bit crooked?
yeah, dude, probably.
Yeah, dude, probably. Because I have that picture you showed me of your high school photo or whatever on your lanyard. Fucking your neck was crooked. I was like, why is Chase's neck crooked in this picture?
Ever since that day, bro.
Ever since
Really
that day.
different.
Lost an inch in height. Your neck's just to
We're
the
going to
side.
start calling you the crooked snail now. The crooked snail. Got a crooked slime path, bro.
Snails got pretty long necks, you know.
Okay. Oh, all right. So, what do you have a third one? Can you think of one?
No, I can't.
All right, I got you. All right, Daryl
There's gotta
Dean.
be something, Chase. Like the time that like we threw firecrackers in your lap and then
Wait, I want to hear that.
That's not painful.
Hold
Okay?
on. Threw
what
firecrackers
is
at
it?
his lap.
Or more like what they did to me where they made like oh no, I was throwing a firecracker and it blew up in my hands.
I remember
Remember
that.
That hurt.
What about what was the story about throwing them at Chase? Like what happened there?
Oh, we were just trolling them and we threw it. We were just throwing fire. It's like the ones that like are all like linked together. The like
Yeah,
regular firecrackers that are all linked together.
like a pack
And
of
we were
1,000
and
or
like
whatever.
all right, yeah. I mean, it wasn't that many, but it was a decent amount.
It was like the little 30 ones. I think I know.
Right. And I threw them on him, and they just started all going off in his lap.
Put holes in my
I remember
favorite
that.
shirt, bro.
Yeah, they said holes in his-
Your
I still
favorite
got that
shirt?
shirt.
What's your
Still got
favorite
holes in
shirt?
it.
What was
It's
it?
I think it's a red affliction shirt.
It was
or
that. It
something.
was
Definitely an
affliction.
affliction shirt. Yeah, it was definitely an affliction shirt.
I was hoping it was a Gamecock shirt. Fuck.
Affliction.
Respect. Honors.
why,
Shit on them.
why was that your favorite shirt, Chase?
Honor with holes in it.
Hey, he's been
Bro.
through some shit, bro.
I just look good in that shirt. bro.
That just look good in that shirt. That's why. Did you pull any ladies with that shirt, Chase?
Yeah,
How many?
like 1,000.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. You talk through your ass now.
Bro, once they know you're down for the
like
honor,
a half one,
Honor.
The honor.
like 0.5 of one.
So next time we're like all hanging out, we're like
Yeah,
in a
he's a white
public.
knight, obviously.
Yeah, whatever we're whenever we're all hanging out and we're at a mall, we're like, for honor, Chase, go talk to that girl. For honor. Go do it, buddy.
bro, I got a new shirt
For
though.
respect.
Oh, I know you got a new shirt. That shirt's
Yeah.
amazing.
They gonna like that one.
They gonna like that one. Not bad. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm gonna buy an affliction shirt.
They
Daryl,
still
you should
make
have.
'em?
You could get one printed like we did at the mall.
Oh yeah.
Getting a fiction.
They printed on them.
So stupid. Like, what the hell is this shit?
Oh man.
Honor.
I love it.
Like the core values or something. Oh, shit.
All right. Let's get back on topic. All right, Daryl, it's your turn. Go, buddy.
All right. I know one time when I was little, I was really young. Probably like it's one of my first memories. I don't know. I was probably like 3 or 4. But I was playing on a glass table and fell off,
What the?
and it hit my face on the side of it.
Nice.
Fucked my lip up. I honestly didn't remember that until we started talking about lips getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
But
that's
I
a
remember there
common
being
thing.
blood all over the glass. Like it looked like a crime scene.
Jesus.
Oof.
But it wasn't really that bad. It was just like my lip hit it and my teeth, like, just
Yeah.
busted my lip basically.
Yeah, and just start bleeding everywhere.
So no
Yeah.
stitches.
No,
That-
no, it was on the inside of my mouth.
Lucky.
It didn't go all the way through to like the other side, on the outside.
Yeah, they don't really do anything for the inside of your mouth. Like this ain't for one of my like top ones because I don't remember it. My mom just told me about it like forever ago. But I legit bit through my tongue like really bad when I was young, apparently. And apparently it was so bad, like my mom thought my tongue was like just gonna fall off the rest of it.
What the hell?
Yeah, and it was bleeding like so much because anything that happens to your head, you're gonna bleed like crazy. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what it is. Like it's a small little cut or something, you're gonna bleed like crazy. But yeah, I legit like almost bit through my tongue, and they were like, "Yeah, there's nothing we can do for that. It's just gonna have to heal on its own." So there's not really much they could do for the inside of your mouth. Maybe it's just to do with the
I'm pretty
tongue.
sure, like,
Maybe.
Yeah, like your tongue is. I've
really-
heard something like it can heal or something like that. I don't know if it can grow back or something like that, but I know something about it can heal quickly.
Yeah.
like-
Well, they
Type
can't
of
really-
cells in it or something.
They can't really put a bandage or stitches like on the inside of your mouth, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, I had a cousin who
Because
bit
it's a
half his
muscle,
tongue
pretty
off,
much, right?
but he bit it off. Like,
God.
literally. That would
Jesus,
suck. Like, imagine biting your tongue off. Like, you just can't taste it anymore.
that would
That would
suck,
suck.
man. That would
Oh, that'd
suck,
be
Damn.
miserable. You're just chewing up nothingness. Just
Hell yeah.
textures.
right?
You
Just
just gotta
doing
That
it
was like
for
find.
Daryl
survival.
when he had Bell's palsy.
That was fucked up, dude.
And it was during your
Can't
fucking
taste it.
wedding. That's even
I could
what was
I could
crazy.
only taste on the very corner of my tongue. It was fucking troll. Thought I had COVID. So I can't
Right.
taste anything.
And all of a sudden, you just couldn't move that
I
side
was
of your
like, I
face.
can't blink my fucking eye. It's watering.
It's just drying out.
Bro, it was so bad. I was like crying out of one eye. I'm like staying up late
When did you
playing
find
video
out? Was
games.
it like the next day or was it of the day of the wedding?
It was 2 days before the wedding.
Oh,
I was
okay.
at work. Like the wedding was on Saturday. It was at work on Thursday.
Did it start getting worse or was it all like kind of the same by the time we had the
Uh,
wedding?
Oh yeah, no, it was getting worse every day.
You woke up like that.
No, I didn't wake up like
I
that.
woke up like that.
I
I
just
was at work and I couldn't taste anything. And I was like, it was weird. And then I came home and I was playing video games all night. And it was like 4 in the morning and my eye was just watering. Like, I can't remember. I think it was my left side that was like not able to move, but it was just watering. Like, I like went to the mirror and I was looking at my face in the mirror and I was like, bro, I can't move that side of my face. I like
Damn.
woke up Madison at like 5 in the
Shit
morning.
was spinning.
I was like, hey, I can't move my face.
what'd she say? I bet she started freaking out.
Yeah, she did for a minute. I was like, I looked it up. I think it's Bell's palsy.
Oof.
Like, I was like, I'm able to walk and speak fine. I was like, I'm not losing motor abilities right now. You know,
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm good. But let's see, what
It
else did I
wasn't a
do?
stroke.
Yeah, right. I went to the urgent care because I didn't want to go to the ER because I had to go to urgent care, get whatever meds I need, be done. Pay
Mhm.
$40 copay. Nope. Go to the urgent care. They were like, it was like 10 o'clock. Like I had already known something was going on for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Go to the urgent care, and they were like, yeah, you might be having a stroke, so you need to go to the ER. I was like, I
Jeez.
drove here. I drove here. Think a person having a
Right.
stroke is fucking driving? Like, come on.
Oh, you
What
could
is
have.
that?
You probably could have had a heart attack though, like as you were driving.
What the, bruh?
Imagine if that happened, bro. Gotta think of the bigger picture of what if.
What if I didn't have to pay $300 copay to the ER and only have to pay $40 to the fucking
Yeah,
urgent care?
I get it. But you should have drove though for sure. You should have got somebody too.
What the hell, bro? I was up all night. If I was having a stroke with no sleep, I don't think I'd be able to walk, Sean.
Still, it'd be a little sussy, bro.
I looked it up. I Googled it.
I googled it. Yeah, Google is like your.
I was on WebMD, dude. I knew what I had.
WebMD is your best friend.
Yeah, bro. It's like looking
Even-
up facts on Wikipedia,
Yeah,
bro.
you just
Like,
call it.
yeah,
You just text the doctor, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, the fucking nurse, she was like, yeah, you definitely have Bell's palsy. You were right. I was like, I know I'm right.
For once, Google got it right. All right, so that was your first one, right? You're
Yeah,
the kid.
that's my lip.
Yeah. All right, what's the second one?
What is my second one? Probably when I was like 15. And you remember that trailer I used to live in? Remember that big ass hill going up to that trailer?
Yep.
Taylor Woods.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Well, I was supposed to meet Coleman at BJ's at the bottom of that hill.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to walk, so I tried to skateboard, and it ended very badly.
Sounds like it.
I fucking got the speed wobbles and tried to make it to the grass, but came up a few feet short and fucking slid across the pavement into the grass. Ripped my clothes all up, had road rash all over my arm and leg.
Jesus.
It was pretty nice.
I bet
I
that was
bet.
fun.
Coleman just pulls up laughing at me.
I'm surprised he didn't like pull his phone out. I'm like, look at this dude.
I had like money and change in my pocket. I was 15, you know. It was all over the road. It was everywhere.
Oh my lord.
Dang.
Oh my god, it's fucked up.
Did you do any flips while you, or was it just a slide and that was it? Like
It was
you
a
slide
slide and a roll,
in
like
slide in a roll.
tumbling, you know. I was going fast as hell, bro. I had to be going at least like 15, 20 miles per hour, probably.
Yeah, that hill is dangerous,
Dang.
bro.
I was like 3/4 of the way down that hill. I was so close to the bottom.
Dude, I used to ride on that. I used to ride on a skateboard up down that thing, and dude, it was wobbling so bad.
Yeah, fuck
Probably
that.
had to like tighten the trucks
that
and shit
time.
on there.
Yeah, bro. Remember when you were riding the skateboard down that one hill and Tristan threw that
And
stick in
Tristan
front of it?
threw a stick out in front of me. I was like, what the fuck were you thinking, bro? I was probably going the same speed he was. Darius was, honestly.
And then he threw his stick.
I literally busted up. Yeah, like I just like sprained my arm too. That was rough.
Why the fuck did he do that?
That's his Tristan being
dummy.
Tristan, bro.
Tristan being Tristan. Did you
Like, he
beat his
doesn't
ass
care.
after that?
No.
He just
did
yelled at
He
him.
wanted to.
You
I
guys
couldn't, bro. My arm was all messed up.
God damn.
you remember
I was like laying in the ditch, like, what? I was just looking at him like, you're a fucking dumbass, bro. Like, what the fuck were you thinking, man?
you know when Adam Sandler takes the little kid down to the park, they throw the stick in front of the skaters. Big Daddy.
Yeah, I know.
It was literally like that.
What movie is that off of?
Big Daddy.
Oh, okay. Big Daddy. Oh, God. That's hilarious. Tristan's such a
God.
fucking dick. Oh, my God. There's a
It
fucking
was a big ass hill too. It was like right at the
Yeah, I
bottom
know.
of the hill. It was like right at the bottom.
I could barely like keep it stable, like going down the hill, like normally.
Yeah. Only.
What? I'm
Only-
just imagining, bro. I mean, I was there, but I'm just fucking like, I'm thinking of like, in Tristan's brain, he's like, all right, let me grab this stick and I'm gonna throw it right there.
He was like, I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. I was like, how did you not think it was gonna be that bad? Like what did you think was gonna happen? Like really?
Like, bro, I thought you were gonna jump over it.
Oh, my God, dude. That is rough. I can't
Oh
believe
my
you.
god.
The only thing I've had happen with a skateboard, like as a young, like is just like, you know, when you try to act cool and you pop the fucking like the back of it and try to grab the truck with your hand or whatever.
Yeah.
I legit popped it way too hard and it came up and hit me right in the mouth. I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like everybody's probably done something like that, like just overshot it or hit it way too hard and just hits himself in the fucking lip.
Yeah. I mean, I used to skateboard over at New Gen, and like someone put a rail right in front of a ramp. I couldn't see the other side of it.
Like the same situation almost with
Yeah.
Tristan.
It was a stick. Oh no, that's rough. All right.
Yeah, and I hit my shin on the rail, and that messed me up. I didn't break my leg or anything.
Jesus. We be having it rough, boys. It sounds like most of our
I've got some.
what it sounds like most of ours is like from friends doing asshole shit.
All right. Pretty much it.
From getting hurt. All right, Daryl, what's your third one?
Probably when I broke my tailbone.
Hell yeah, how'd you do that?
I walked out of the front door going to school and slipped and fell down the stairs because it was icy.
What school was
Ah.
it?
Busted my ass.
Was it like middle school, high school?
Pickens High, bro.
Hell yeah. Slipped and fucking.
That shit sucked, dude.
How
That was
bad
like
did it
the
hurt?
worst. That was like bad pain, bro. I had to have a
Scalp.
little donut for a little bit. So they can't do
Jesus.
nothing for you.
What, like, was there like a huge bruise, or how did it look back there?
Yeah, it was a pretty nice bruise. Nice little hairline fracture.
Was it like the end of the day of the school, or were you school
No,
was
I
out
was
probably?
walking. I was walking out of my house to go get on the school bus.
Yeah.
I never went to school that day.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
make it past the porch, bro. I was on the ground crying.
Oh, I think I
Try-
remember you telling me about that.
Trying making it, then fucking busted his ass first day. Waking up in the morning sucks
Wave-
as it
I
is.
waved the bus off. I was like, "You guys go ahead."
Yep. Yep.
I feel it.
Jesus. Speaking of friends doing asshole shit, you want to talk about that time, Daryl, where we were on the wrestling on the, you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
on the trampoline,
There you go.
I got Sean from behind. I was about to fucking German suplex him. I picked him up, and he fucking fell backwards and just people's elbowed me right in the face. Destroyed my
Sounds
lip
like
again.
I feel like I remember that.
Destroyed my lip again.
Oh, what
Just
about
got
that
done
time,
healing.
Daryl, that you were on the bike and you tried to jump chases like that ditch?
Oh, that was
Yeah, we
pretty
have a
nice.
video. We have video of that.
I might have to put that in
His
the video.
face was swollen up, man. Oh my
Oh, that
gosh,
one-
that was rough.
That one did hurt pretty bad too.
That looked like it hurt bad. Like
It was, I had like shock afterwards, but it really like an
we
hour
were
after
scared that
my
you
head,
had a concussion from that one.
my head was ringing for a little while.
Jesus. Yeah, I remember that
Couldn't see,
happened.
bro. I couldn't see when I first fucking rolled over.
I bet.
Just reaching my arms out, like trying to grab something.
We were like, help, help.
That's so fucked up. We're laughing, but
I know all my friends are just sitting there with fucking phones.
and just
Yeah,
laughing.
I'm like
as they
reaching-
fucking.
I'm reaching up in the air.
Did
Like,
somebody help me?
Well, to be fair, it was already a bad idea because this man, that fucking bike had flat tires, and this ditch was pretty fucking far away. You try to fucking
Like 10
bunny hop
like 10.
over it.
Bro, that
Like-
ditch isn't there no more.
Yeah,
Would
you had
they
to fill
fill
it
it
up
in?
because Daryl got hurt. No, kid, that's not why. But
yeah,
it'd been
I was
funny
gonna
if
sue
it
your
was.
parents. They had to fucking close that shit up.
I don't know what happened to it. I guess over time, it just disappeared.
Right.
Erosion, maybe.
Yeah, some shit. That shit was hilarious though. And then I just remember on the video just seeing ass crack. I was like, oh, nice. Because his
Yeah.
butt went up in the fucking
Yeah.
air as he
It
was
was beautiful.
flipping.
I have so many memes of that boat made.
You might have to send me some so I can put them in the video.
So dumb.
All right. I guess it'd be my turn now.
Yeah, let's hear it, Sean.
All right. I think the first one as a kid, I was like going down a steep hill on my bike. And there was like, it was dark and there was two cars coming on both ways. So I was like, as a kid, I was freaking out because I didn't want to like get ran over, obviously, even though I'm sure one of them would have stopped so I could get by. But
Yeah.
I didn't want to, have people road raging and be like, get out of the fuck away, like type shit. So my dumb ass fucking, there was like, in neighborhoods where there's like a draining system or whatever for the water to go down into the sewers and shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, there was like that little like thing that it goes down that little path. There was like a little hump there. And I was already going fast as fuck. So as soon as I hit that fucking bump with my tire went flat instantly. And I ended up doing a front flip and like, it was like 4 or 5 front, like I was rolling. And then my shoulder ended up hitting a fucking tree at the same time. And that shit hurt so much. But at the end of the day though, I was crying like a little bitch, as I should, after you fucking do something like that. But I didn't have to like go to the hospital or anything like that. Like I was just bruised up real bad because it was on grass. Thank God. Whenever I hit that bump
Right.
and did a front flip, so I just my shoulder was bruised and my chest was a little bruised from me sliding, but that was about it. But I remember that shit
Yeah.
hurting so bad as a kid.
Right.
Fucking, I'm sure everybody's probably done something stupid on a fucking bike before that's hurt themselves. For sure.
Yeah, I've done other dumb stuff on bikes for sure.
You know,
Yeah.
Besides when I was like 17.
yep. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, bikes are your worst enemy for sure. All
Bro, I
right.
miss riding bikes, bro.
You want to go ride one, Chase? Let's do it.
You guys better ride it on the fucking doodle trail.
And then
not the
I'll invite Tristan
road.
and he can throw a stick in front of you. Or put it in your tire.
Yeah, just spear it into the tire.
Oh my god.
Some shit. you
Scary,
would
because
do.
I can actually see him doing
I
that.
know. Even now, he still would. Oh, that's great. All right. Let's see. My second one. It definitely would have to be where I almost got my big toe cut off. Did I ever tell any of y'all about that?
I don't think so.
Big toe almost
Uh-uh.
getting cut off. So my dumb ass was. Guess what? It was on a bike again. Who would have thunk it?
Jeez.
But I didn't have shoes
That's not
on.
here.
I know. I didn't have shoes on, and I was like going down a hill, and there was a section where I couldn't see because there was a bush
You have
blocking.
shoes on a bike?
Yeah, I didn't have no shoes on. I
feel it.
was like
I
10
used
years
to do
old.
that.
Yeah.
I used to do that,
Yeah, as a kid, I
Yeah,
went
that
barefooted
shit
everywhere.
hurts, though.
yeah. We were from Pickens.
Yeah, I mean, I did
like,
too a few times.
you lived in Greenville.
Oh
bro.
no,
We were
this
Greenville
was in
kids.
Simpsonville at the time. Whenever this happened, but I was going down this hill, and I don't know who the fuck's dumbass idea it was to put this giant bush right there where you can't see shit. Like if a car was going down the same hill, they wouldn't be able to see from the right unless they pulled out like far enough, obviously. But I was going down the hill, and the bike already didn't have good brakes. All right, so it just so happened my sister was coming down on her bike on that same path where that fucking bush is blocking, and I ended up colliding with her. And so
God.
my big toe pretty much got caught in the chain of my sister's bike,
Oh yeah.
and it legit
Ooh,
like
dang.
cut it. It legit cut the fucking toe. So I was like, at first, when I didn't even like look at it, I just knew it hurt. I didn't even want to look down or nothing. I was just like skipping along, going back home while I was crying. Because I used to do a weird thing when I used to get hurt as a kid. I used to like run around until the pain went away. I don't know why, but I did.
That's how it works.
Just walk the pain off, but I ran the pain off instead, like a real man. But as soon as my sister, she like saw it, she like picked my ass up and like carried me home or whatever. And as I I looked and I saw my big toe just like bouncing, like not barely connected. And I was like, oh, that's when I just started crying, like big time, because my toe was like, and then I had to go home. My parents freaked out, obviously. We went to the hospital, and then this is where I started hating needles. They had to put the needle straight into the middle of my big toe pretty much, and that shit hurt so fucking bad. I remember I had like 3 people holding me down so they could get that in there so I wouldn't kick and scream. And I just remember that shit sucking so bad. I still have the
It
scar.
swelled up, I bet.
Oh yeah, I still got the scar. Like to this day. Where-
Gosh.
That sounds rough.
And the worst thing was after it got healed up, and because it was the old stitches, it didn't dissolve. So they told me to go back to the hospital to get them removed. Well, my mom was like, "Nah, we're not gonna do that." And she got she was clipping my toenails as a kid, and she like started picking at them with the fucking toenail clippers, like pulling them out. And I swear there was a couple times where she like got my fucking skin instead of the fucking. And I started screaming, and I was like, "No, never again! I'm not letting you fucking do this." But she ended up getting them all out before I chickened out and was like, "Nope, rather the hospital do it." And yeah, that shit sucked. Fucking
bet.
bikes, man. My worst enemy.
Like your arch nemesis. Yeah, right.
Yeah, can't stand fucking bikes.
You want to buy a bike?
Yeah, let's buy one, bro, so I can get hurt again. The third one would have to be. It definitely would have to be. Well, I actually have another one after this, but I'm gonna use this one instead because this one hurt real bad too. So our cats, we had a giant cross from my grandma's funeral on our like fire pit or whatever, and we had cats at the time, and they fucking ended up running over that shit and ended up knocking it down and breaking our glass table.
Oof.
So my dad, he had to go take the glass out, clean it all up, and and there was like a big chunk still left, and my dad put it up against the trash can. Well, later on, I think it was like maybe a day or two, or it could have been the next day. Actually, it was the next day because trash people came, I think the next day. I can't remember. But the next morning, my mom told me to go take the trash can to the road. Well, I ended up pulling the trash can back, and that glass still being there. I was barely awake. That glass still being in there, it fell and hit me right in my foot.
Hell yeah.
And it cut so...
Ooh.
This was at Pickens, by the way. That's why I had to wear that boot for so long.
I
Dang.
don't know if I remember that.
Yeah, you'll probably remember if I tell you what fucking Drew fucking legit tripped my ass while I had the boot. And I went backwards like a dick. I was on crunches and
troll.
everything. Yep.
Drew Brooks.
Yep.
That sounds like a Drew Brooks.
Motherfucker.
Drew Brooks.
Might have to bleep that. We
Yeah.
might have to bleep
Nah, I'm sure there's a couple of Drew Brookses out there in the fucking world.
that. Nah, bleep it. Yeah, you're adding more bleeps, bro.
It'll be all right.
Nah, it ain't that big a deal.
But yeah. So it cut so deep in my leg that my sister and brother, after I went to the fucking Pickens ER, my sister and brother was trying to find the chunk of meat that was missing out of my leg.
Oh,
They were like
Dang.
out there outside trying to find it. I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with y'all?"
I bet Isaac was hungry.
Yeah, Isaac was hungry. He's gonna eat
Bird
me.
probably swiped down and got that.
He's stupid.
Nice little morning snack.
Right? Yummy, or a cat. There's a bunch of cats in that neighborhood, so probably.
Oh
cat
yeah,
got it.
cat definitely got it.
Yeah. But I remember after the cut, my dad just pulled in from working, and he picked me up and saw it, and he took me straight to the bathroom. I wasn't crying actually. Like I just, it was hurting. I just like wobbled back inside, and I was like, I cut my fucking leg on that glass. And my mom, she was freaking out because how much blood there was going. So my dad came home, picked me up, took me to the bathroom, and set me in the tub. And why he was trying to wash it off, see how bad it was, to see if I needed stitches or some shit. And I remember standing up, and I was about to pass out. Like I was about to go lights out for sure. And I told my dad, I was like, "Dad, I'm about to pass out." And he was like, "Sit down, sit down." As soon as I sat down, I felt a little bit better. Wasn't gonna pass out, but I was very close. And then after we went to Pickens ER, I had a towel wrapped around my leg, and they made me wait, just like Blake had to wait. Fucking bleeding out like crazy, and they were like getting blood all over their floor because the towel was already like soaking wet. And they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna make you wait for a little while." And so when they finally got my ass in there, they had to do the whole shot thing. They had to hold me down because I can't stand fucking needles. At this point, definitely can't. Can't stand those fucking needles that they have to use to put in your wound to numb it. But then after the Pickens ER, cleaned it all up and shit, they sat there and played with my leg because the fucking tendon was popping out trying to grab the muscle that used to be there. And they thought it was cool as fuck that it kept trying to pop out. So they legit would push my foot back and see the tendon pop out. And they had like some students or whatever, and they were like, "Come look at this." Like they went back there and got more people to come look at it. And I was just sitting over there like, what the fuck? Sew me up already so I can get out of here. They were like, "Look at this. It's so cool." And just
That's
seeing
what I would have done, Sean.
the tendon popping out, trying to grab the muscle. I was like, what a fucking... I'm like, I'm ready to kill these motherfuckers. So even they stitched me up because they were like, "We don't know what to do for it." And they sent me to a specialist, obviously.
We don't know what to do for it.
Yeah, well, they stitched me up and that was it. They were like, "We ain't going to stitch it tight." And then they were like, "We don't know what else to do for you, so we're going to send you to a specialist." So the specialist was like, "Yeah, we're going to have to reopen that wound because I don't trust what the Pickens people saw." So I was like,
that's a good specialist.
yeah, I was like,
A
yeah.
good specialist.
I was like, you're right. So go ahead and check me up, please. And he was like, "Don't worry, you're not gonna be awake." They put me asleep, thank God. So I didn't have to like be awake for them numbing me again. And yeah, that shit was terrible. I couldn't stand that shit, bro. I hate needles so much now.
Wearing a boot to school, that had to suck.
Yep, that giant ass
Walking
fucking
up,
boot.
walking up those stairs in the middle school.
Yep, and they
Right.
wouldn't let me use the. Oh, it was the high school, and they wouldn't let me use the elevator they
Oh,
had.
damn.
I was like, why? Like, cause you can still walk. Oh, thanks.
Get wrecked.
Oh, dude, I was like,
Trolls.
Jesus. I was like, thanks,
Wait.
thanks for that.
You went to get on the elevator, and Dr. Nikowski hit the close button on you. Like, you're not in a wheelchair.
You're
Back in
fine.
BHP, we didn't use elevators.
But I shit you not. Like, while I had that boot, after I got out of the crutches, I still had the boot on for a little while after. And I shit you not, I saw a girl fucking able to use that fucking elevator because she was on crutches. And I was like,
Troll.
you gotta be shitting me. I was so heated.
I mean, crutches up the stairs versus boot up the stairs.
No, I had crutches with the boot at the time.
Oh.
Damn, yeah,
oh,
both. Get wrecked.
Oh,
I had both.
Damn.
I had both.
That is sexist against men right there. I
Yes,
do
sir.
not appreciate it.
Not appreciated. Yeah, no, I was not happy at all. But it's whatever,
Yeah, that's rough.
right? And for my fourth one, I'm just gonna go because I'm an
Damn, Sean, you got a
overachiever.
lot.
All right, this one wasn't too bad. It was more
too.
funny than anything. Legit, as a kid, there was of course there was an exercise ball involved, and I was in elementary school, and this kid was a high schooler, and we legit ran probably about 15 yards from each other, ran straight at each other. And of course, he's way bigger than me, and me being smaller. And he hits me with that. And next thing you know, my feet are pretty much like I slide, and my shoulders is what's sliding. My feet are in the air, and then I just flip over. And I go back like so far. Dude, that shit hurts so bad. Like the video, I'll have to show the video. It was worse than what it looked. On the video for sure, especially because he was like, turn off the video like at the end. I wasn't that hurt, but dude, that shit knocked the breath. Like, I couldn't breathe. That was like definitely the worst time I got the breath knocked out of me. I was like, holy shit, never again.
Damn.
I don't know why I did that
That
as a
does sound
kid.
rough.
Dude, getting the breath knocked out of you as a kid, you think you're dying the
Yeah.
first time it happens.
Yeah,
You think it's over.
Right?
exactly.
Yeah,
You're
like
like,
it feels
"Oh,
like
this is
like
good."
you're like you can't breathe. Like that
You
initial
never-
reaction of like not being able to breathe is like so rough.
Bro, it's so scary.
Right?
Yeah, it'd be rough out here. Actually, real quick, I'll show y'all the video.
I remember getting the breath knocked out of me the first time. I was riding one of those little mini motorcycles, those little tiny
Yeah.
ones? They're like super tiny. But Cavaggio had one. I was riding in his backyard with him. And I went like next to the wood line where there was like a bunch of leaves. It was like fall time. And as soon as that tire hit the leaves, it just fucking slid right out from under me. And I just fell straight onto my chest. Like, had no time to put my hands out. And I got up, and I was just like, just fucking couldn't
Yeah.
breathe. And I was like, bro, I was crying. I immediately, like, it didn't even hurt that bad, but I was crying. I was so scared. I was like trying to talk. Couldn't fucking take a breath in.
All right,
Oh,
here,
man.
boys. I got the video pulled up. Y'all want to see it?
Let's see it.
We're
Video
done
what?
already?
I got the stream
Video
up
what?
of the me flying back 10
I-
feet. It was recorded.
Oh, that's it.
Scene?
Yeah, they spelt my name wrong. Those assholes. I should sue, huh? All right, is everybody watching? Let me know.
I think Blake can watch.
All right. Oh, Blake.
hold
Yeah,
on.
Blake. I'll just send you the link to it later if you want, or do you
No,
want
no, I
to?
can see it.
Oh,
I
okay.
can see it on my phone.
All right. Well, let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead.
All right. So that's the high schooler, right? And then
Oh, okay. It's just this kid. That's the molester.
That's the molester. And there's me.
It looks like Sean.
Dude, that shit sucked. Wait for it. Stop videotaping. See, you made it sound so much worse than what it was. But
You got scared.
It's got live views.
yeah,
Sean's famous.
right. Famous out here.
So go tag the podcast in that video down in the comments, Sean.
I definitely will. Yeah. Actually, I think they saw it too just then. So. But yeah, I'll tag it anyways. But yeah, that crap hurt. Anybody else got any stories?
Nope.
Nope.
I got a story of what was I gonna? I got a story of when I was like a kid and I was at Applebee's, and you know like how like when you walk into like those restaurants they have like the little podium sitting there with all the menus in it and crap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like so I think I was playing or something and I tripped
Yeah.
and hit my head on the corner of the podium and like busted my head again.
Jeez.
And then they took me to the
God.
emergency room.
He's
And,
ruined dinner.
Right?
Ruined it.
And then like yeah, they took me to the emergency room. It swole up like real bad. But like they were like, yeah, no, it's not like I mean it didn't really bust my head open, like but it like left a big old goose egg on my head.
I bet.
Which made it rough.
So that's what's wrong with you.
Yeah. How'd you know?
How'd you know? Just hearing about you hitting your head a fuck ton while you're a child.
Blake's gonna have
Uh,
CTE in like a few years, probably.
All right, I'm gonna have
struggles.
like Alzheimer's or something.
You took some professional football hits as a kid. You're gonna have CTE.
Oh,
I have that shit that the boxers have where you fucking can't
Yeah,
talk.
I mean, that's basically the same thing. That's like
Right.
severe
Yeah.
CTE.
yeah. Hopefully.
What does that stand for? You know,
No, I'm not that smart.
me neither.
What is it again?
CTE.
She said
it's like,
CT.
it's like chronic something. I can't remember.
Chronic traumatic. I can't fucking say that fucking word because I'm retarded. Yeah, no, I'm good there. All right. Well, that was fun, boys. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed. Definitely leave a like and comment. Let us know what else you want to hear. Crazy stories from us. And that'll be it. Peace.
Peace.